ran it up.
Welcome to Laura Cain After Dark, where Laura is not paying attention.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
There's a reason why I'm so scatterbrained, but we'll get to that in a minute.
What is it?
No, I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you all about it. Now we're live on Instagram too. We're live on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in if you are. I'm Laura Cain. This is Laura Cain After Dark. This fella right here is Erik Rimmer, my co-host of going on 5 years. Now we can say 5 years.
Yeah.
We're officially in our fifth year.
We're married.
You're going to be in the museum next year.
I mean, really. How old is the old? That's Producer Bryan, by the way.
Howdy.
Hi, Bryan.
Hi, Bryan.
Okay.
How old do you think the oldest podcast is?
I'm going to say 8 years.
Like, when did podcasting start?
Podcasting was in like its pioneer stage in the early 2010s, so probably going on 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Earlier.
So there might be a 10-year-old podcast around.
Oh, there definitely is.
Okay.
Maybe older.
Anyway, well, we're getting there. We're in our fifth year. We'll talk about the party. We'll tell you what went on and how much we raised and everything in just a minute, I guess. Is there anything that you want to say right off the bat here?
I just want to thank everybody that came and supported us and the Sunburst Youth House.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so we might as well just go ahead and start talking about the party real quick. We had an epic party.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
If you bought tickets and came to Urban Moe's on Thursday to help us celebrate, we sure appreciate it. We had a blast. It was so fun. We did the live podcast on stage with our big logo in big lights. That was so exciting.
It was awesome.
I felt like a big deal.
I did too.
I totally felt like a big deal. And then we had a full house, and we had a show by Glitz Glam and Disco Dolly. We had a great raffle. Oh, I have a bunch of people to thank for this whole thing that went down. This party was not just Erik and I and Bryan putting this on. A lot of people helped with this party, and so I want to thank a lot of people right now. So I'm going to go through this list, and you can help me too if you would like to.
I will go through that.
Maybe not scroll through your phone while we're on the air.
I was looking for Britney Spears' husbands.
Oh, you didn't prepare
I know.
ahead of
Yeah,
time?
exactly. Thank you, Bryan.
I was just notified of that now.
That's your job to know ahead of time.
Thank you, Bryan.
My God.
Thank you. Go ahead and wave to everybody
I'm
else.
stealing the double dirt.
I'm calling Keanu and telling him not to come.
That whole story is starting to feel like a charade.
Whatever.
Well, no, we're going to get to the bottom of it
You'll
tonight.
I don't.
A little bit of it.
I think I know the truth, and the truth is that he probably does have a connection to Keanu Reeves, but he can make no promises as to whether he'll actually appear or not, and the chances of it are probably pretty low. So,
Ye of little faith.
Let me bring up
You're all right. You have little faith.
something I saw about 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Somebody tagged me on Facebook, and it was a picture of a married couple in her wedding gown and him in his suit, and Keanu in his suit standing next to them. Apparently, he was at the same hotel as this couple, and they said, "Would you come to our wedding, please?" He went upstairs, changed into his suit, went to their wedding.
Totally would do that.
Totally.
So now I'm thinking this actually may not be out of the question that he would show up at a house,
Not out of the question.
stranger's house, to show up on a podcast.
Not out of the question, but likely, who's to say? I just don't know. What did we even ask him? Like,
We don't.
We need good questions, or
we're not going to ask
good
anymore.
topics.
We're going to demand some
From
answers.
Keanu?
No, from him.
Oh, I was thinking once Keanu gets here, what do we even say? Like, hey,
We'll
like
have
The
plenty.
Matrix.
We'll have plenty.
Yeah, but we don't want to be like every other reporter is like, oh, so your work on The Matrix made a lot of money, or
Look,
you know,
if
good movie.
Keanu were to come in here and sit down in the third seat, with the microphone. Of course, we'd say, "Hey, what's going on? How are you? What are you working on now? We love you." Da da da. And then we'd say,
stuff.
"Ba ba ba."
All right. Okay.
That would last like maybe 5 minutes,
okay.
And then we'd say, "Let's just you're our third co-host. Let's go on with the podcast." We'd play the same games we play, but we'd play them with Keanu.
That'd be very fun.
He could comment on the Double D news like we do.
And on your Double Ds.
And then he could comment like I'm sure he would not.
He has a girlfriend now.
He does have a girlfriend. We did
forget who.
She's an older woman.
Well, he's an older man.
He's 57.
That's older.
And
older than you?
I know.
Not by much.
Not by much, but we were talking about this at the party, the Keanu thing, and my kids were there, which meant everything to me at our party. And they said, "Mom, what if he came and you guys like totally hit it off? Because he seems like he'd be super down to earth, and who knows?" And then we looked it up and we see he has a girlfriend, a longtime girlfriend. So that wouldn't happen. But anyway, all right, here's my list of people, and you can help me read it if you want to, Erik, because you were part of it as well.
Yes.
Here are our party thank yous, our Laura Cain After Dark 4-year anniversary party. Thank you to Gigi from Moe's.
Yes, thank you, Gigi.
Big thank you for everything.
I mean, he really is the key to all of this. He let us use the facility, which is the
great
heart,
facility,
isn't it? The best place.
It was awesome.
I mean, there's a big bar at the other end from where we were. There's the stage. There's the bar in the middle. They serve food. There's a happy hour. There's something that goes on every day of the week at Moe's. It's really
and it was
good
so
place.
busy. Not just our event, but they were busy as well, and their bartender and the servers were so attentive and so nice.
Pablo was the bartender.
Yes,
thank you,
Pablo.
And then server was Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to
Disco Dolly. Thank you so much.
Disco Dolly put on 2 numbers, and they were both incredible.
I was bummed I missed his Disco Dolly show.
You did?
I was backstage making sure the podcast got transferred. But
oh, thank you, Bryan. I know there during I was watching our show back on YouTube because it's now on YouTube. It took a minute to get on there just because of the way it was processed. So sorry if you were looking for it on Friday or whatever. It took a couple days. But I noticed that you get up during the middle of the podcast.
I had to pee so bad.
Oh, that's why you got up?
I was like, I can make it through. And then I was like, oh my, no, I have to pee so bad. So the second you guys started an ad break, I was like, I don't need to be here. I'm going. Like, I have to go to the bathroom.
I was wondering what happened.
I thought it was a poo break.
No, I just had to pee. It was a little awkward too because they have an all gender restroom, which is a fairly new concept to me, or at least in practice. And so I walk in there and there's like some lady washing her hands. I was like, oh my bad. I mean, I'm supposed to be here. It's fine.
Right. See,
you get out.
Everybody's welcome. Nobody.
It was a little awkward, but it was fine.
You got over it. You got through it.
Well, she left pretty quickly, so I don't know if she was uncomfortable or not.
Thank you to Jay Wurtzler from Capital
Thank you,
Clothing.
Jay, and thank you for supplying one of the gifts that,
which is $100 bill, baby.
It was awesome.
Thank you, Megan Root.
Thank
from
you,
Milestone
Megan.
Properties.
She brought her lovely family, who I got to meet her daughter, and she was just as lovely as
that was her
Megan
daughter.
and her husband.
Kenzie, that was her daughter and her husband.
Yeah, and thank you for the gift basket. It was adorable.
Yeah, she made a gift basket for us to give away. And thank you to La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa for our grand prize, which was a $1,500 Morpheus 8 laser treatment, which was
pretty cool.
Yeah, which was extremely cool. And the woman that won this prize could not have been more stoked. So it was perfect.
It was awesome. And then Gary, Massage Therapy Paradise, thank you for the gift certificate.
Thank you, Skedaddle, for sponsoring our podcast. We'll talk a little bit more about Skedaddle, the 5K that's coming up in September. Thank you, Ellen Robin. She's the one that's behind it. Thank you, Fan Daddies, for the fans those awesome fans we gave away.
Yes.
I mean, I thought that they were incredible. And your friends were showing me how to use them.
Oh, yes.
You flick them open, and do fancy things with them. Thank you to Evan and Charlie and Maya for being there in the crowd and cheering me on. I mean, it was really cool being able to look over and see my kids in the audience. It meant everything to me. And then Maya is Charlie's fiance.
She is so cute.
She's the cutest thing ever. We love her. Thank you, Antonio, for helping with the raffle tickets. It was his birthday that day, but he didn't want to celebrate. He wanted to help us do the raffle, so he went around and collected the money.
Once he finally woke up.
Yeah, I took him well, and that, once he got a few drinks in him, I guess. All my friends who came, like Jody and Amy and everybody else, thank you so much. And all of our wonderful, amazing, supportive listeners who showed up and watchers who bought the $20 ticket to support the Sunburst Youth Housing Project. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you guys had a great time.
Thank you, everybody that came.
And thank you, Producer Bryan, for making it all work. At the very last minute, he had to run out and get some adapter, and it was crazy. It was very last minute. It was kind of scary.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Because it almost didn't happen.
Belated birthday.
Yeah, big thanks to Gigi, too, for helping us through our technical issues.
Yeah.
He was a big help.
Gigi is awesome.
He is cool under pressure, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he'd have to be. He runs a pretty bustling restaurant bar.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
You know, I was thinking that'd be cool. We should open a restaurant bar called After Dark, and it's got a big stage, and that's just where we do our podcast twice a week. And then the rest of the time, it's a restaurant, and we, I don't know, book gigs, too, or something.
I love that idea, but I don't. Who would run it the rest of the week?
I have experience running restaurants.
You do.
I was a pretty high up manager at Chick-fil-A.
Really? So you know how to? I mean, you know scheduling. Do you know? You know how to order the food? I mean, don't you need to
a little bit? You get a supplier.
Right.
It's stuff. If I don't know right now, I can figure it out. So.
Okay, so now we're opening up a Laura Cain just an After Dark restaurant.
It's just called After Dark.
Okay.
Home of Laura Cain After Dark.
Okay. Is it going to be in Hillcrest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wherever.
You know what? There's a lot. Okay.
Only problem is parking, but other than that, we do need a stage area. So it's got to have enough space.
We can do that.
Sizable investment.
I
maybe
love
of
this.
Money, Erik.
I know.
Yeah.
Erik, who needs Jay Wertzler's help because that's how much money he has to manage. Yeah, he can front the money.
That's fine.
He can be the investor.
It'll be Laura Cain After Dark, brought to you by Erik Rimmer.
It's fine. Is that okay?
Exactly.
Is that okay? Will you get in the picture, please?
Yeah.
That would be so much fun, though.
Wouldn't that be great?
Be a
Oh my
lot of
God.
fun.
So anyway, I just sorry if I'm forgetting anybody. I really apologize, but I just really wanted to thank so many people for making this happen. And I don't know if you saw your little shout out on Instagram, Bryan, but I
think so.
I put on my story a whole
Let me look again.
thing. No, it's gone now.
Oh, whoops. Well,
it was just you sitting in your producer chair, and it said, "Thanks so much to Bryan, Producer Bryan, for making it all work."
I think I saw that.
All right. Well, anyway.
The days after were kind of a blur, so.
Wait till you hear about my next couple of days after the party. But first, we're going to happy birthday, Matt. Matt is one of our very, very supportive listeners.
Yes,
He's on Instagram right now. Thank you, Matt. Hi, everybody on YouTube. We would love to tell you about Megan Root.
Oh, yes.
Now, Megan Root is somebody who does everything you would need to buy a house, find a house, and finance a house. Mm-hmm. Condo, duplex, studio, mansion, whatever. No house is too big or too small for Megan Root at Milestone Properties. She started her own company in 2004, but she's been in this business since 1996. She's a broker, which is a license above a real estate agent, but what she can do is also list your home. She can find you a home. She can help you broker the deal. And she also has a step-by-step process where she will hold your hand the whole way through. If you want to just start, maybe your dream is to own something in San Diego, it's not dead. Don't worry. No stress. You know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. And now you have Megan Root to help you.
And she offers a free personal consultation and path to home ownership.
Yeah, that is free. And what is her number?
Her number is 619-654-6980.
And if this is your first time buying something, guess what? She's a first-time home buyer specialist.
She is.
So she knows a lot of things, a lot of ways to finance. There's a lot of creative ways to finance, and Megan Root knows all of them. And what is her email?
Her email is Megan, Megan, at milestonepropertiesca.com. Milestone Properties, helping California plant roots for almost 30 years.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
And next we have something that I'm going to be involved in. It's on September 9th. It's called Skedaddle. It is a 5K run or walk. For me, it's going to be a slow walk. because, I don't even know. Is 5K, is that, how many miles is that?
It's only like 3 miles. It's not that far.
That's a lot for me.
I used to run one of those every day.
That is awesome.
Like in my high school days.
I have never been able to run even 1 mile straight, just straight through. But I can walk. 3 miles. And I would love it if you would walk with us. Here is what Skedaddle is all about. We want you to mark September 9th, Saturday, on your calendar because we are going to be walking for a great cause. The 7th annual Skedaddle for Research happens at Crown Point at 9 p.m. I will be the MC. Opening ceremonies are at 8:30 a.m. Register by August 18th to guarantee that you get this year's t-shirt.
SCAD, or spontaneous coronary artery dissection, is a little-known cause of a heart attack. Most patients are young, healthy, and active women who do not have a typical risk factor of heart disease. SCAD is the #1 cause of heart attacks in women under the age of 50.
This is very important. So go to our website, LauraCainAfterDark.com, to register. Everybody gets a medal. It's going to be so much fun. LauraCainAfterDark.com. Look for the link.
Tammy.
Okay, so again, the link is on our site too, LauraCainAfterDark.com, and for $5 off, just put in the code Laura5 and come walk with me. It would be so fun, and you get a shirt, and you also get a medal, and it's just a good day, and you're doing a good thing. So there's that. Okay, so I thought I'd update you on the hurricane.
Oh Lord,
the tropical storm.
Is it still happening?
Does it look like it's still happening?
The tropical storm, you mean the equivalent of standing in your shower with low water pressure?
Okay.
Storm?
Okay, it wasn't that mild, but...
Now,
God.
Okay.
So lame.
The party was Thursday, so we were up late Thursday night. And then Friday, I've totally lost track of days. I didn't even really realize today was Monday, and here's why.
Friday was a blur.
Friday was totally a blur, and then, the storm hit Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was coming in Saturday. Long story short, I get an email. Oh no, I had to redo everything on Star because I do it ahead of time. I had to go back in the studio to redo it, so everything was about the upcoming hurricane because we didn't know how bad it was going to be.
Sure.
So I was in there. The people in the newsroom must have seen me because they sent me an email and said, "Hey, can you come in and do News Radio 600 Kogo, talk show by myself from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. to cover the impending storm."
Wait, on radio or TV?
On radio.
Oh, okay.
But I'll get to the TV thing in a minute. I'm like, oh my God, how scary. 'Cause that's something I've never done in my whole career. I don't do AM talk radio. I do traffic reports on Kogo and stuff, but to fill a 15-minute segment with just your own voice talking, it's a little challenging and it's also kind of scary, but I did have a lot of information. So I made it through and it was a great opportunity. So I was up for 24 hours straight.
Oh, wow.
Then I get a phone call from my high school friend who now lives in Berlin and she works for DW News.
Oh, yes, I know.
So,
I love her.
Yes, we've had her on the podcast
and
a couple
met
years
her.
ago. Corey's
yes,
the best.
I love Corey.
She said, "Laura, will you be our correspondent? Because it was worldwide news." Okay, I go, "Of course I will." So after 5 o'clock, I was on in Berlin at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I gave it to Bryan to show you. Here's a little bit of my first report. Now, mind you, I'd been up about 26 hours at this point.
You'll have to let me know if this is the wrong report.
The one with a hat on is the first one.
I think it's this one.
For more on this, I'm joined by Laura Cain, a journalist and radio host in San Diego. Laura, welcome to DW. What's it like there at the moment?
Wow.
Okay, well, right now is a little after 6 o'clock in the morning here in San Diego.
We don't talk over because listen
I
to my
got here
fabulous reporting
at the
skills.
radio station at midnight, and it was just barely drizzling. I just went outside. It is
kind of hard because you do
now
everything.
at 6 o'clock.
Well, that was my
the
major
winds have started to pick
in
up.
college.
So much that
It's
did.
primarily
But I loved it. Okay, so wait till the guy comes back on the screen because it looks super official. And then I'll tell you something that brought me back down to reality. Because right now I'm thinking I'm cool.
Was it my text?
The rain
No.
is coming so quick.
So here I am. I'm
so
thinking,
hard
oh my God, I've got it going on.
flooding,
I just
the
did
flash
4 hours
flooding
on
is what's
Kogo.
really causing concern here.
At this point, we didn't know
Having
how
lived
bad.
in
Yeah, it is
California,
already-
Doesn't he look super official? This guy.
having lived in
compared to you.
California,
I know,
where
I look
for
like-
10
I look
years,
like
I
trash.
know,
Not even
for
that, but
example,
you're just in
people
like your
drive
cautiously.
cautiously,
If
I
not
just-
fearfully
lighting, yeah.
during
Oh, the
sustained
lighting in the
rains,
traffic
at
studio
least
is
in Los
horrible
Angeles.
anyway. So anyway,
People just
okay, we
don't
can dump this now. So I posted this on Instagram. Well, because I thought I was feeling pretty cool about myself, right?
And we all know
this
your mantra, just when you think you're cool.
You know what you should have done? You should have paused, listened to some reaffirming universal manifestation YouTube videos like you so often do, as I can tell by your YouTube search history.
Right.
And you should then, better things would have come to you.
Just when she thinks she's hot shit, she's cold diarrhea.
No, true.
Yeah.
Because by accident, I posted this on Instagram and I had used, I don't know what filter. I didn't mean to put a filter on it, but I accidentally did. And I didn't realize it was the filter that puts a ring on your lip. So it looks like you have a lip piercing.
Yep.
How did you do that?
I don't know. So I see like a bunch of people commented on it. I'm like, wow, I must have done a great job, right? Well, there was some woman that was like, I can't believe you would do that to your face. What are you thinking? Blah, blah, blah. Laura, you got a piercing. What are you thinking? I'm like, what is everybody talking about? Well, I had put by accident a filter on that gave me a piercing.
Hey, no such thing as bad publicity.
No,
Well, and
I
it
send
looked
her
like-
this.
Yeah,
I
Erik
have
was
questions.
furious.
I was so mad.
He was
I was
so
all,
mad.
I'm all, you're on a news report across the pond, and this is.
No better than a common whore.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so then after that, I had another hit in Berlin. This was in Berlin, Germany. DW News. So I had a hit at 1:30 in the afternoon our time. So I still didn't sleep.
That is so. I'm sorry. That is so funny.
Isn't that funny? People were
You do look so trashy.
It looks
with
horrible.
Oh my
bad.
God!
But it
funny.
was an accidental thing. Isn't that crazy?
Also, because they gave you lashes too.
It looks ridiculous.
Like you look like you look like you went back on hard drive.
I look stupid.
Oh my
I don't
God!
look credible. I don't look like I am
my
a
God.
journalist. Do I look like a journalist? No.
Well, you don't without.
Maybe
it.
for Rolling Stone.
Oh my God.
True. Maybe that's the right type of attention.
Okay, so then my last hit, I had 3 hits in Berlin, Germany, was at 11 o'clock our time. So how many hours was I up?
20.
I think it was like, I was up more than that the whole
Oh.
day because I had all these hits to do because the storm was moving in.
Oh yes.
So this was 11 o'clock last night. This is when things had kind of calmed down, but they wanted to get the final recap. So this is what I look like after maybe 36 hours of no sleep. Look at my eyes.
And for more on this, I'm joined by Laura Cain, journalist
God,
and
that's
I
radio
know.
host
good luck.
in San Diego.
I look like I'm
Good to have you on the
about-
program.
You look like you hate
Laura,
her.
how serious is the
I
situation
look like I
in
either
California
hate this
right now?
woman or that I am.
Hi, Christine.
Look at-
Well,
my
it
eyes aren't
has
even
been
all the way
quite
open.
weather
Oh my God,
event.
she has doll
We've had
eyes, you
lots of
guys.
I have
That's
the
what I
full-on
see when
debris
she gets
everywhere.
super
There's
tired.
lots of
My
flooding.
eyelashes
There's
are coming off.
Only
especially
one
in our
isn't
desert
blinking
areas.
independently
The storm just
from the other
passed
one
over
yet.
I can barely keep 'em
Dodger
open.
Stadium in Los Angeles,
But
and now it's heading toward
this
Northern
report sounded a
California.
lot more
Schools
credible,
are
I think,
closed
because
tomorrow.
I,
A lot of schools were going to start
well, I actually
tomorrow,
told them
which is Monday,
that I went
and,
outside
now
in this
they're
when
not.
we were
In
supposed to
Southern
hunker in
California,
place.
they put off a
I'm like,
day
I actually
at
went out
least.
shopping.
We
You
have
did?
I did.
evacuation
Why?
orders in
Because
effect for San
I'm
Bernardino
like that.
County,
Like I
which is in
like
Southern
to see
California.
events. I
And
love
That's-
weather.
no, I can't
Oh my
do that.
gosh.
I love
I
weather.
kept looking outside all day waiting for something cool.
Look at that horrible tragedy. People driving through an intersection
Where is
with
that?
That is
barely.
in LA.
Oh.
So they were showing pictures. They were showing how the devastation in Mexico. It was a lot worse in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But they wanted to know kind of. Oh, I told them about the earthquake that happened. And did you
was
hear about
crazy.
that in the middle
Yeah.
of all this?
And you know, it was like a 5-point something, and I didn't
can
feel
dump
that
this
either.
now.
I didn't feel that either.
Nope. And nobody in LA really felt it either. And it was in Ojai. So
Yeah.
so that was so I've just been all over the place. So since the party, it's been like go time, go, go, go. So here's the latest on the storm. All right.
It's gone.
The hashtag hurricane. Did you hear about that hashtag?
Yes.
No.
Because of the hurricane.
There was realistically there was no earthquake here.
Right. So everybody was freaking out. We did get a lot of rain. There were some road closures. There were some accidents on the freeway early in the morning, in the afternoon. What else? Some things blew around. I saw some trees down today. Luckily, nothing horrible happened.
I like a storm with a little bit of stakes in it. There's just a couple things go wrong here and there. Could have been bad, you know.
Wait, did you get any lightning where you were at?
No, but my girlfriend sent me a video from Saturday morning because she got up to go to her work at the hospital.
Yeah.
And she sent me a video of the clouds she could see, and there was a huge lightning storm in the clouds. Probably like 15 seconds of just straight continuous flashes. So
wow.
None on Sunday though.
And then the wind, after the rain happened, the wind started kicking
Not
in.
for very
Not
long,
where I
though.
was.
A little bit. Well, things were banging against the wall here.
I was in Alpine. It blew, but not crazy.
You got a lot more rain out there, probably, than we did. Well, the desert got a lot of rain.
Yeah, it was like all day Sunday. It was like kind of just sprinkling, casually raining until like 3 when it started pouring for probably.
That's when I went out. It was kind of fun.
Of course.
I went to Ross.
Of course you did.
What did you buy?
Did I buy anything? Oh, this shirt.
Did they sandbag the doors? Were they about ready to close because of the?
A lot of places were closed.
Yeah, a lot of people. It really wasn't.
It kind of just depended on whoever, you know.
I kind of figured it wouldn't be that bad.
You know what I did?
They did not have school today. Today was the start of school for a lot of people.
That's fine because we didn't know, but I was like, it's not going to be that bad.
No.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know. So that, I guess that's all with the storm. It's now
Thank you,
north.
Joyful.
It's kind
Joyful
of
Bada Badge.
Montana-ish.
Thank you.
It went through Portland, sort of. I mean, I don't know. I didn't look at the news today.
It's going to end up in North Dakota, I think. But yeah, I mean, there was not the roads aren't even a mess today. Like it wasn't that bad.
The freakiest thing was that it was the first tropical storm in 80 years and the reason being that our ocean water is warming up. And that's why the hurricane was able to keep churning up this way because it was being fueled.
You know what's crazy is that the Antarctic just has lowest temperature either too. Global warming, I don't know, but it's global something's happening.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's just
hot
things
and it's cold.
evolve, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, are you nervous for your future children?
No.
You're not.
No.
Do you think it's just going to happen so incredibly slowly?
I think that.
Or is it going to speed up?
Obviously, I think global warming is a real thing, or I think climate change is a real thing.
Yes. Some people don't.
Right. Some people don't. In their defense, I do think every scientific model we put out to predict climate change has been wrong so far, which is fair.
Yeah.
I think by the end of this century, I think we're on the conservative end, we're slated to get like a degree or two average difference, which it's not that much. I mean, that's a impact, but
I mean, it's crazy fires in Maui, and then
at the same time,
that was really sad.
Really sad.
At the same time, the Earth's climate has always been changing. So I think
100
years, 200 years from now, we might go back to an ice age. Like I don't think we're just heating up with no end. I think it's complicated.
The aliens will come save us.
Maybe. I don't think they'll save us though.
I'm not worried about my kids at all.
I'm not either.
I made Antonio watch Fire in the Sky today.
Oh yeah,
that is a crazy movie.
Oh my God, I forgot.
The movie is really tame until you see the scene where they experiment on them, and you're just like, oh my God.
And you're like praying. I hope that's not what they do when they come here.
That's so hard to watch.
But this is based on a true story.
They just shove that thing down his throat.
Oh my God, I
and
can't.
Start poking stuff in his eye. Oh my God.
Well, I hope you guys all were safe and did what you were told, got your provisions. You know what I heard? Yeah. Every store ran out of ice cream. Isn't that bizarre?
Really?
Like that was the one thing
it's all
that
at my house.
Because it was so hot.
Now, somebody had a theory about this. That ice cream, I had this theory, but then somebody backed it up. I think people buy, when something like this is about to happen, you go to the store, you get water, you get toilet paper, you get canned foods and stuff like that. You also get comfort food. I think that's why people buy ice cream, because that's a comfort food type of thing.
It's not really a comfort food for me, at least.
Well, anyway, that was my theory. But some guy said that there's like a narcotic effect in ice cream, in milk in general. He's he as a self-proclaimed nerdy guy, and that's what he said. That's why
your qualifications. Well, I'm a bit of a nerd.
That's what he said. I don't
know. I can't disprove that.
So that's what's up. I'm glad you guys made it through.
Yeah.
Did you have to work?
Yes.
And was it just like
He
pointless?
had to go downstairs in the rain.
I did. I had to walk across the lawn.
Apparently, there's also a tornado warning too.
Oh yeah, there was a yeah, for sure.
Now we were never going to get a tornado, but
You know what though?
never had a tornado warning though.
I'm proud of San Diego, and I'm actually proud of our leaders because they prepared us very well ahead of time.
They did.
By opening up the shelters.
Because if they wouldn't have and something catastrophic would have happened, they would have been like, nobody prepared us.
So we were overly prepared.
I mean, I guess. I don't know how much preparation really was needed or went into it. They closed the beaches. That's about it. The shelter's always open. That's.
They closed parks, beaches, all that.
Yeah,
they
I'm not particularly
bumped school.
impressed.
Well, whatever.
We're good at closing stuff. We're California. I mean, look at COVID.
Did you know that Newsom was hunkered down here in San Diego? He made this home base.
I don't care for Newsom.
Well, whatever. You know why I know all this stuff is because I did AM Talk Radio.
Oh, that's cool.
I know all the stuff about like all the political things. It was so fun. Oh my God.
That's cool.
But again,
Newsom has a place here?
no, I don't know. I don't think he has a place here. I think I'm sure he has
He's probably
rich
vacationing.
friends. Or
Yeah, he's probably vacationing.
Right. Well, no, I bet he.
That's what he did during COVID. He
Well,
vacationed.
whatever. All right. Let's not get into politics. Erik, you apparently have something that it also goes along with the storm.
Yeah, I already talked about it.
You had to walk across.
No, when I texted you after your appearance and said, I need an explanation for this.
Great host chat. Good combined host chat.
Now, did you honestly believe that I pierced my lip?
No, I didn't. I thought you were just wearing some lip ring. Because you had the fake nose ring.
To look cool?
Yeah.
You would do that.
And I was like, this is not cool at all.
Yeah.
I know, probably I would have.
I was horrified. I immediately circled it in red, send it to her and said, I need answers.
I was horrified when my friend Corey asked me to do this at 6 a.m, and I looked like that with the ball cap on, but I was like, you know what? No, I've been through it. This is going to look good. Mm-hmm. And then I blew it by accidentally putting on that stupid filter.
That's just on your Instagram. Like,
I know.
It's not like that was actually on live TV.
I know, but it caused stir. It caused a stir on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
People coming to my defense from this one woman who was really mad at me for the ring. I know it doesn't matter.
What's
anymore.
your name? We'll call her. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, so now
Highlander Farrow.
Let's talk. There's not much more to talk about with the hurricane, so we're done with that. We're done with that.
Snooze fest.
Okay, now let's talk about somebody who before your double D.
Yes. Jay Wertzler? Is that who we're going to talk about?
Yes, of Capital Growth Inc.
Yes.
I sent him he wasn't in town or he would have been there.
Mm-hmm.
It was his birthday week last week.
He was on a boat.
No, he wasn't on a boat this time. He was either on a plane or on a plane to Cincinnati, I think. Anyway, he went home for a little while for a vacation. So
happy birthday, Jay.
Yes, happy birthday to Jay. And he was nice enough to donate $100 cash for our raffle. Oh, we made close to $2,000 for the Sunbirth Youth Housing Facility.
Yes.
You guys and we're gonna put a link.
Hello there.
We're gonna put a link on Laura Cain After Dark for you in case you want to donate to the Sunburst Youth Housing Project. Mm-hmm. We're going to put a link on there, so in case you missed the party, but you still want to donate, you can do that. It'll come right to them. Okay?
Yes.
What do you think he's barking at?
Probably.
I bet the next
somebody about to come inside.
I bet the next door neighbor's got
Elvis.
Grubhub or something.
What is it? What's the matter?
Elvis, you know what?
What's the matter?
Barking on a live podcast is not really that professional.
And that is going against my rider.
I know.
So where's the muzzle?
Where's the rider? I ripped it up. Remember?
Oh, I have it in my bag.
Crap, I mixed up. I accidentally brought Elvis's rider and Eric's muzzle, so we got a little mixed up.
Oh, no.
They can't muzzle a dog like Elvis. They tried because he gets frisky when he goes to get groomed.
He gets frisky.
No, he nips.
Take his pants off or something?
He just hates being washed. But they can't muzzle him because his face is so smushed.
Oh. Yeah, what face?
Anyway, we were talking about Jay Wertzler from Capital Growth Inc., who is a money manager. He's a CFP, which is a certified financial planner. He's a certified divorce financial analyst. And as a CDFA, he assists clients with amicable divorce settlements. Now, isn't that what you want if, unfortunately, you have to get a divorce? You want it to be nice. You want it to be amicable.
Yes.
And you need a third person who maybe is not a judge or a lawyer that you have to pay. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, there's some payment going on here, but this is the best way to do it. I would go to Jay to get your assets squared away and then put somewhere where they will gain money for you or earn money. So he is a licensed life, health, long-term care, and disability insurance agent. Did you know that?
I did.
Since 1986. He's a licensed securities representative since 1987. He's been with Capital Growth Inc. for 36 years. This man knows about money and how to grow it.
Overall, he's a pretty cool guy.
What did you say?
I said overall, he's a pretty cool guy.
He is the best.
He's awesome.
He really is. And he's somebody that you will instantly feel comfortable around.
Oh, for sure.
So if you feel a little bit nervous about reaching out to him for whatever reason, don't. Seriously, don't. He's like the coolest person ever. And what is his phone number?
His phone number is 858-552-6960.
And you can email him if you want to start off that way.
Oh my gosh, it's jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com.
And that's it.
And what is his website?
Thank you, Jay
Brian,
Wertzler from Capital Growth
thank
Inc.
you for asking.
Well, I'm going to mute you.
It is http://www.capitalgrowthinc.com.
You were close. It's actually HTTPS.
Oh, I always forget the S.
S stands for secure.
Now, my question to you is...
Yes, my love.
Why do you think that is funny or
And
clever?
we have one more ad to thank, La Jolla Cosmetic.
Oh, yes, we do.
They created Laura in a lab, and they did a great job.
Oh my God! I love.
Laura came from a test tube.
She was. She's like a test tube.
Bring on the needles. Bring on
the bowl of needles.
Bring on the surgeries.
The silicone
love it
implants.
all. Bring it on. This is my favorite place on the planet, La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa. And I love them so much. Here's their...
Hi, Monique. Hi, Dr. Riedler.
Yes, everybody there.
We are so thrilled to welcome our favorite place ever, La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa, to the podcast. I've been seeing the doctors and injectors and estheticians there for many years, and I can't stop raving about their incredible service. I've been so happy with my results.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa offers over 90 procedures and treatments for a more natural, rejuvenated appearance. That's what I love.
Thousands of 5-star reviews, flexible payment plans, free consultations.
Go to glamfam.com for reviews, before and after photos, and their special treatment planner.
That's glamfam.com.
Oh, you don't want to get close to me today.
I do.
Do I smell or something?
No.
Yeah. We are also loopy. All right. Now let's play Eric's Double D music. Thank you, La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa, for the wonderful
He would
gift,
wear
by the
both.
way.
This is not his Double D music.
It isn't? Does it say
It
Double
said
D
something about
News? Does it say
winning an
Double D
Oscar.
News?
Yeah, it says Double D News.
Stop! We just won an Oscar.
Who messed this up?
Okay. Let's play the
Wait,
one
hold
that...
up.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah, okay.
Brian, do something.
There we go.
Okay.
We're just messing things up.
I know. I was playing with it before he got here, so that's probably why it's on this.
Seems like
Oh,
it.
my God. So, I'm going to talk about Britney Spears again. Poor thing. Man, she just can't catch a break.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
We have
Now.
not established that she, in fact, is the victim here.
I think somebody needs to just love her and
I have an
treat her
idea.
well.
Brian, you have heard everything that Sam has said, right? Can you repeat like kind of what you've heard about Sam?
Basically, he is just...
Well, don't say it yet because
okay.
we're going to hear Britney's side first.
Go ahead, Britney's
and
side.
then let's hear what he heard about Sam.
So Britney Spears posted one of her trademark sexy dance videos over the weekend and dropped some word salad in the caption that counts as her first public comment on her impending divorce. She said, quote, 6 years is a long time to be with someone, so I'm a little shocked, but I'm not here to explain why, because it's honestly nobody's business. But I couldn't take the pain anymore, honestly. She added, I've been playing it strong for way too long, and my Instagram may seem perfect, but it's far from reality, and I think we all know that. I would love to show my emotions and tears on how I really feel, but for some reason I've always had to hide my weaknesses. If it wasn't my dad's strong soldier, I would be sent away to places to get fixed by doctors, but that's when I needed my family the most. She also assured her fans that she's, quote, actually doing pretty damn good. She posted a new topless video, and then she's horsing around with a bunch of guys that she invited over, and she said they stayed up and partied all night. Hope she's not going down a trajectory. And then her husband, now estranged, claims that she punched him in his sleep.
Oh, I think he
okay, so what?
But he just spoke out, and he said, after 6 years of love and commitment to each other, my wife and I have decided to end our journey together. He wrote this on his Instagram. We will hold on to the love and respect we have for each other, and I wish her the best always. Shit happens. Asking for privacy seems ridiculous, so I'll just ask everyone, including the media, to be kind and thoughtful.
He's handsome. Don't you think?
Yeah, he is good looking.
Do you think that this was real love?
No.
Was this a Hollywood setup kind of thing? What do we think?
I've heard.
Oh, okay.
And this is allegedly.
All right.
That he prefers the company of gentlemen.
Okay, that's what they always say.
Okay, I'm glad you said allegedly because
yes,
I'm going to get
allegedly.
Well, allegedly, Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Barack Obama, they're all gay.
Well, Tom Cruise and Travolta.
Those rumors have been floating around for years, but they've never been proven.
Barack Obama, I've never heard.
I've never heard Barack Obama. Yeah.
Well, apparently Michelle Obama was also a man secretly.
Oh, come on.
Oh, God.
No, that one's true. I'm just kidding.
I don't believe that for a second.
Okay, so I feel sorry for, Britney.
I feel sorry for Britney. I love Britney.
Well, but what if she's abusive? Still feel sorry for her?
No. If she's
But she could have... If she hit him in her sleep, she could have been having a dream.
That's not what he's alleging. He's not saying, "Oh, she whacked me in my sleep while she was asleep. I'm gone divorced." She's saying that she punched him while he was asleep.
Okay, so
that's a little vague. I mean,
it is
I don't know.
It is very vague.
It could be vague.
Because what if she was like, "Hey, we have to be somewhere. Get up."
I don't think that's what the accusation
like,
he would bring
we have
to their
to be
divorce
somewhere. Boom, get up.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
I doubt that's
this.
what's going on. I doubt that's what's going on.
This is different than this.
Yeah. Were you gonna punch? Really?
No.
Did you really want to punch me in the face?
Your eyes were like, oh, don't hit me, mommy.
Yeah, because you've got a ring on and sharp nails.
I do.
Yeah.
Look at these crazy nails.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
So we all know who Andie MacDowell is, right? She was a supermodel. She's an actress. Her daughter, Margaret Qualley. Now, this is from Andie MacDowell's. I think they're divorced now. That husband was very handsome. The two of them together, that was like Barbie and Ken.
Brian, did you ever see Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
The movie. She's in that. She's the woman. She's the main woman in that movie.
Oh, she was hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then she also played the mom in that movie where the woman gets married, and to welcome her into the family, the whole family tries to kill her in the house.
Oh, what's that one called? It's not Ready or Not.
Ready or Not, yeah.
Is it? I didn't see that one, but I know she
so she plays the matriarch of the family. Their daughter, Margaret Qualley, married music producer Jack Antonoff on Friday in New Jersey. All crowds gathered outside the venue to see Taylor Swift, who was a guest.
Oh, yeah. I guess it got really
crazy. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you think Taylor Swift is more popular and famous than the Beatles?
Oh, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's on the same, she's at least on the same level at this point.
Okay, I think she is more popular, but I think she's had less of a cultural influence than the Beatles had. The impact the Beatles had on the culture at the time was insane because it was also a different culture.
I'm very impressed by the way she, as Keanu Reeves does, how she interacts with her fans, how she's very...
The Swifties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like she will show up at people's weddings. She used to invite them over to her house.
You can tell that she's not a phony baloney, which is great. No, you can tell if you watch her documentary, Miss Americana. That's
it was really good. Yeah,
I don't know.
You'd have much respect for her.
She's got to have something because she's had so many boyfriends.
Oh yeah,
and work out. She must be. At some level, in some situations, she must be a bitch.
No.
Well, I think when you're very young like that, as with.
Well, she has so much to do. She's so much going on.
And so much money and so many people saying, I think with her family, she's probably a little more grounded emotionally. That I don't
Britney
know.
Or somebody
than Britney. But look at like Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears. These were girls that were just allowed to run nuts.
True.
And nobody said anything to them because they were all on the gravy train. They were all on the payroll. Same thing with Whitney Houston. She was doing drugs and everything, and nobody was telling her to stop except the mom. But everybody was on the payroll. Everybody had Rolls Royces. Everybody had carte blanche. They all had, Black American Express cards or whatever it was. And she was paying for everything.
Taylor's doing it right, or she has a great manager, or she has a great team behind her, and she doesn't do drugs. She's a great everything.
Yeah, but I do think that, when you've had all... We've all had multiple boyfriends. I've had hundreds. Oh my God.
But here's the thing. She is in a unique position where she gets a boyfriend, breaks up with him, and then shits on him and makes millions of dollars off of it for several years to come. That's a little toxic, I think.
I wouldn't necessarily say she shits on them. She just writes about emotions.
No, she shits on them.
She writes a song about them.
There's a great
portraying
song
them quite negatively
that I'm obsessed with lately
and
from Taylor Swift. It's called Midnight Rain.
Oh, that's a good song.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Who does it shit on?
It doesn't. It shits on somebody that she was with before she got famous.
See, she is reaching all the way back to shit on people that are not.
She's not really shitting on him. She's just saying that she was chasing fame and he remained the same, and he was happy in his same town and where she wanted to break out of the town.
Oh wow, he was such a normal guy, and that's a bad thing.
No,
yeah,
Brian, stop it.
I'm just saying that
I'm a Swiftie.
I know you are. I'm just saying I think sometimes she seems like kind of a toxic person. Maybe I don't know her.
Well,
how will AI be used in the future to create entertainment? This will have an effect on it. A U.S. district judge ruled Friday that works created by AI without human involvement cannot be copyrighted.
That's good.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some legislation.
There is a lot. Now, there are a lot of talented people that do use AI to make really cool art.
Are you kidding?
No.
People are using it more. We gotta get rid of that Chat GPT thing.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Chat GPT is not a risk to anything.
How do you know?
What's it gonna do? Give you the right answer about something?
No, there's things you don't know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's things you don't know.
What?
Will you two stop fighting?
I don't know
art
either.
Is an issue though.
Yes.
But if done correctly, AI art's very cool. Seen a lot of cool art come from AI at the direction of people.
We'll just wait until we AI your producer spot.
Oh boy! Oh geez! Okay, here we go.
I could AI away your host spot.
Oh my God!
It's true. You
oh
can create
God!
Me.
Like Lily, by next week, I could have it be gone.
I know.
Lord.
I know you could be, of all people, you could do that. You would be able to.
Man, who would make me my dinner?
Brian, because he loves you so much.
Oh, true.
Jesus.
Charlize Theron says she has not had a facelift, despite a recent rumor that started because of how she looks in the recent Dior photo shoot. She says, quote, "Bitch, I'm just aging. It doesn't mean that I got bad plastic surgery. This is just what happens." She is smoking hot. I think she looks amazing.
She is beautiful.
She is gorgeous. Don't change anything.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ice-T's wife, Coco Austin, posted a video of herself sharing a long underwater kiss on the lips with her 7-year-old daughter. People are calling it weird and creepy, and some have even used the word incest. Everybody relax.
The weirdest part is that they keep posting this stuff, which is kind of weird to me.
I mean, it's just a different
well, remember
kind of
everybody said that about Elizabeth Hurley and her son. Like, they would kiss each other and stuff, and I'm like,
okay, there are some weird cases, like what Liv Tyler and what's her dad, the famous
Steven
guy,
Tyler.
Steven Tyler. They're a little kind of weird.
Is there a weird picture of them doing something strange?
They kissed on the lips a lot when she was pretty old.
You know who also kissed on the lips? Angelina Jolie and her brother. Remember, they would do long kisses on the lips.
It's weird.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Entertainment Tonight says that NSYNC is reuniting for the third Trolls movie. Trolls band together. They are also recording a brand new song for the soundtrack.
Literally,
can I
who
get
cares?
A cricket sound?
No.
Literally, who cares?
No, please clapping.
No.
No. Do we have any clapping? No.
Is this it?
Didn't even know that they
we love
were.
NSYNC.
No, we don't care.
No, we do care.
And we care least of all this for Trolls 3.
Agreed about that, but I like that they're reuniting because we love NSYNC.
I couldn't care less.
Play the claps.
No.
Is it this one?
There we go. Attaboy.
Wrong one.
Kelly Clarkson brought her 2 kids on stage during her Las Vegas residency shows over the weekend. Her 9-year-old daughter joined her for a duet of Heartbreak Song, and her son danced to a whole lot of woman.
Heartbeat Song. Don't you know that song?
Heartbeat Song, yes.
She's one of your songstresses.
I know.
Fan.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Don't have my glasses on.
Jeez.
I do love my Kelly Clarkson.
I know you do.
And her new CD is being released in a new deluxe version.
I'm just going to reiterate. Who cares?
You know what you should do?
Oh, what?
I'm equal here.
This is me doing my iHeart spiel, but the iHeart Radio Music Festival, did you hear about the lineup? It's in Vegas.
Should we go?
Oh, my God. Foo Fighters, Travis Scott, Sheryl Crow,
Okay.
TLC, Jared Leto's band.
Oh.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yes.
Even though the name.
Yeah, thank you. And Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, let's go.
I'll pass.
Let's go.
It's the 22nd and 23rd
Of what month?
September.
Okay.
And it's 2 nights, 2 stages. One stage. It's gonna be awesome. There's a ton more performers that I'm not.
Can we get tickets?
Lenny Kravitz.
Through iHeart?
That's cool.
I'll try, but that's not the way it works these days. Radio, you used to be able to get tickets if you worked in radio.
So sad.
It's not really that way anymore.
Did you not just get Elton John tickets not that long ago?
That was a lucky break. That was lucked
and
out
you
because somebody didn't pick them up and I asked at the right time. But usually, it's just not the way it used to be.
And you left before you even got like.
Would you let that go?
No.
I heard all my favorite songs. I had to work in the morning. Stop drawing penises.
You know what I say to that? That's what I say to that.
Why are you being bratty right now?
Anyways.
You are bratty. Okay. Anyway, it's coming up on Thursday, I have a new game. Who is most likely to? And I have a bunch of different scenarios. We may also play a really naughty Would You Rather game. It's a game. So I have like question. Now you're drawing a vagina. Does this look like a vagina to you?
I must.
Show Bryan.
Look at that.
God.
Is that a proper vagina? He doesn't even know what it looks. Don't show it on the screen. Oh, he already did.
I did.
Oh my God.
Fine.
I don't know what one looks like. So is that?
Why did you draw it?
Then why don't you
Okay.
give me your pen?
No.
Give me the pen.
Drawing penises are funny, but drawing vaginas are.
See, I know. Ha ha. Look at that.
That's funny.
God. All right.
Thank you.
We also have. I have a great bunch of rando news, and I have a new rando news sound effect.
I'm very excited.
It's going to be really fun. And again, thank you so much if you came out to the party. We raised a lot of money for the Sunburst.
Thank you, everybody that came out. Thank you, Gigi.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Urban
you, Disco
Mose.
Dolly. Thank you, Urban Mose.
You guys are great, and it was a really fun event. And we'll do it again next year. You want to?
Yeah, I'd do it again.
5 years, baby. We'll pump it up. Even.
I mean, we got a lot of events we got to do.
Like what?
I don't know. Other fun stuff. Someday we'll sell out.
What do you want to do? Like, is there anything you feel like you want to?
I want to go on tour with you.
I think it'd be really funny if we set up shop in an elevator for one day, and then just people would get on, and we'd just be doing a podcast.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
It'd be really funny.
At some high-rise downtown.
And we pretend like not to notice them.
That would be logistical, and it would be a nightmare. We wouldn't have Wi-Fi.
We may or may not be doing a show from a boat.
From a sailboat.
I heard about that.
What do you think about that? That'd be cool.
Huh? Oh yeah, I got sucked into Eric's circle of gays for quite some time.
The one who won the fan?
They were all great, by the way.
Oh, they were great.
Love
guys.
them all.
Of course they were.
Great guys.
Weren't they awesome?
Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Everybody.
What are you showing? Oh, you're your picture.
Yeah, thank you.
We love you very much for listening and watching and being supportive of us. It means everything. And we're going to have Evan on the show too on Thursday.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Because she leaves on Saturday.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Love you and love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
I love you, my sweet babies.
I love you, my sweet baby.
What a gift.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm in shock.
Well, I figured I've been assaulting you enough this evening.
All right. Bye.
I love you.
I love you too. Goodbye. Stop talking.